Hey guys, what's up, man? It's real Big Jeff. Okay, so man, this is definitely going to be a talk about the quarterback situation we got going on here in Dallas. Tony Romo, man, 6 to 8 weeks with a broken back, basically. I mean, this is a big injury. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys are definitely trying to play it down like it's not much, but it is. It's a big injury, man, and he already has known back issues and things like that. So this just kind of even makes it worse, you know. But this is 2 years in a row that he's just had horrible luck with injuries. The thing about it is, and this is what gets me really, is that last year when he went down, everybody immediately gave up on the season. You know what I mean? They basically were talking about season's over, this and that. Now, they're not. You're not getting that vibe from Dallas or the team even. You know what I mean? You're not getting that vibe this year with Romo being down because of Dak Prescott and the way he's been playing. Now, granted, yes, he's been playing good. But again, it's the preseason. You know what I mean? So you can't really go too much into it. I mean, and I hate to agree with Stephen A. Smith on this. For all you know how much of a Cowboys hater he is. But he had said, that teams have not really been focusing and planning on Dak Prescott, not specifically for Dak Prescott and his style and getting defenses that can confuse him a little bit, and that's a good point. You got to take that into consideration, that these teams, they're really going out there and more or less looking at themselves, looking at their own defense, their own players, trying to get calls down still for the rookies and the new guys, so they're still kind of playing a basic defense. Come week 1, when we play the New York Giants, that will be the ultimate test. As always, the Giants play us, it's a division game. They play us the best of their ability. We're going to get the best New York Giants that they got. And Dak Prescott's going to be pressed. He's going to have defenses that he hasn't seen before in college or, in preseason. He's going to have some blitzes coming at him, and things like that. So that's really going to be the biggest test to see how good Dak Prescott really is. But from our standpoint, like I said before in my earlier videos, Dak Prescott is good, man. And he brings something different that Tony Romo just can't bring to the table anymore. And that's extending the play more. You know what I mean? He's mobile. He can get outside the pocket. He can even take off on you. You know what I mean? If you try to back up too much and play coverage, you know what I'm saying? He can just go ahead and pick up them few yards that we need. I think he's going to be good, but still, there's going to be controversy this year with him. There's going to be ups and downs. You got to remember, he's still a rookie quarterback. So he's not going to go lights out. He's not going to go interception free the whole season, and you got to just take that, Do I have faith that he will lead us and get us some wins? Absolutely. And I'm one of the first ones to admit that last year when Romo went down, I was like, damn, we're done, because we can't win with these other guys. You know what I mean? The Castles, the Whedons, the whoever else crap we had, we can't win with them. With Dak Prescott, I don't feel that. I feel that we can win some games. So I'm definitely more excited about this season with Romo being down. Now, I definitely feel horrible for the guy. I wish Romo didn't get hurt, obviously. This team was built for him, and for him to have to sit out. I mean, it was one season last year pretty much. And so far, we're looking at almost half a season this year at least. And I hate that for the guy, man, because he's now getting labeled as being, fragile and things like that, and injury prone, and he's always had injury his whole career, but not to these extent where it's taking so much longer to get back on the field. The big question is really going to come is how Dak Prescott is going to play. Come week 1, we'll see how he really does, but let's say Romo comes back week 7 against Philadelphia like they're predicting. if you're 5-0, because there's a bye week in there, if you're 5-0, do you really go back to Tony Romo? I'm all for loyalty. Jerry Jones has definitely been loyal to Romo his whole career with Dallas. But, you got to think of the team, man. And I'm a Romo fan now, But at the end of the day, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. You can't really be player-specific fan. For example, my favorite player of all time is Roy Williams, our former safety. That was my favorite player on defense for whatever reason. He's not going to ever be in the Hall of Fame. He wasn't ever the best player out there, but he was my favorite player. I wanted him on the team. But when the time came for him to go, the time came for him to go, And I moved on with the Cowboys because that's my team, So you can't really be player specific. This again kind of reminds me of what the Colts had a few years back with the Peyton Manning situation. They had to make a decision on him. Do you keep him or do you move on from him? And that's kind of what we're going to be with the Dallas Cowboys if Dak Prescott plays good. If he comes out and we're 0-5, then Romo's going to obviously come back. But if we're 5-0 or 4-1 even, and Prescott's played good and they've been close games and things like that, oh man, that's going to be a tough decision. And either way, we as Cowboy fans are going to have to just accept whatever they make. You know what I mean? We can't be mad at them for cutting Romo if they do or whatever. And this is obviously going to be at the end of the season. They're not going to cut him mid-season. But, or if Romo retires even. I think everybody would be perfectly okay with if Romo retired because, for one, we have a guy in waiting. For two, this guy is putting his body on the line week in and week out for us, to win this championship. And I'm kind of torn in between. I want him to do what's best for him. I want him to be playing for us, But at the same time, we got this guy in the waiting, and how is he going to do for us? Is he going to be the next guy up? Everybody's saying he is, but we've got to see him in live game action with real team that has time to plan for him and things like that. Now they've already got tape on him, so they know what he's about. They see what he can do. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. That's my thought on our quarterback situation. We definitely will know more after the season starts, and after we get a few games in, we'll know more of kind of where we stand. Right now, we're kind of in the limbo state. We know who our backup is. We know who's going to be starting week 1 at least. And props to Dak Prescott, man, because he's saying all the right things right now. He's saying that it's still Romo's team and that he's just going to do his part and hold the fort down for him, until he gets back. So he's definitely being a good sport about it. He's saying all the right things. He said Romo's got his back, being supportive, which I definitely believe that. So anyway, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. But when that time comes to make a decision, boy, it's gonna be tough. All right. Well, anyway, you guys let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.